I am Omar Binder. I'm the Chief Sales Officer here at DevMark. It's my pleasure, on behalf of DevMark, who are of course the exclusive sales and marketing agency for this development, and the developer Pinnacle, to welcome you here today to experience the project unveiling of Vitalia Palm Jumeirah residences. First and foremost, we're going to kick off with the video. The video will show you the hospitality-inspired Italian theme and how amazing this project actually is. And then I'll guide you through a whirlwind experience of a project unveiling and preview, which at the end of it, hopefully, you'll feel just as excited as I am about this project. So without much further ado, let's kick off with the project video. Wow, amazing. So I reckon this is what, the 6th or 7th time we've done this today. We've enjoyed the pleasure of over 1,000 brokers here in our sales gallery. And each and every time I play that video, I finish it and I'm super psyched because the project is phenomenal. So without much further ado, let's have a look at what this amazing opportunity is. Well, amazing opportunity is a phrase that's used so often in the Dubai real estate market. A rare opportunity, a unique opportunity, but let's be real, guys. How many development opportunities are there really left on the Palm Jumeirah? There are a handful of plots left remaining, and that means there are very few opportunities remaining in the market to buy something new, beautiful, and of course, luxury, thank you. Luxury on the OG Palm Jumeirah. This is not dreams, this is reality. You can go to Palm Jumeirah today, touch the sand, feel the sand. This project is here. And it is one of the most iconic master communities in the entire world, often phrased as the 8th wonder of the world. So Vitalia, what is it? It's the embodiment of ultra-luxury residential living right on the East Crescent, enjoying full waterfront views on, of course, the iconic Palm Jumeirah. Have a look at this render. This render here really shows you how amazing our location is. Not only do we have private pools on each and every apartment, it's also important to understand that the units here are what we call through by light. It means light comes in at the front and shines its way right the way through to the back. Every unit goes from the front to the back of the building. So there are no units on the front, then a unit on the side, and a unit on the rear. Each and every unit is a full through to back experience, which means that every single unit has a full 180-degree open sea view. Okay, let me just tell you a little bit about Palm Jumeirah. I know you all know, you're all in real estate, it's an amazing project, but I want to share with you some of the things that really excite me. And of course, I want to share with you the exact location. So, we're conveniently located on the East Crescent. Those of you that know Ellington's Beach House, we are on the plot right next door. That means we have direct front, full water view right across the Arabian Gulf. Palm Jumeirah, well, it's super well connected and super convenient. I'm not going to spend all day here telling you how many minutes it is to get from A to B, but what's important is that you can access all the lifestyle conveniences and amenities at your fingertips, because the discerning buyers that buy here on Palm Jumeirah are buying for lifestyle. Door to door, guys, 12 minutes. From the front door to Shakeside Road, 12 minutes. I did this on Google Maps before we presented this slide. But what's also important, and you can see highlighted on the slide, are some of the key things that any discerning ultra-luxury buyer would want to have access to. For instance, 5-star hotels with their plethora of restaurants, Michelin star restaurants, beach clubs, spas. You'll see here they're literally all around the Palm Jumeirah. Have a look at these stats. 22 5-star hotels on the Palm, each of them with an average of 3.2 restaurants. So when you work it out, there is a plethora of restaurants, bars, nightclubs, and entertainment. In addition, it has 5 of Dubai's Michelin star restaurants, 80 beach clubs, 78 kilometers of beach around the Palm Jumeirah, 15 luxury spas, and weirdly enough, I've had 3 of the same question this week. Where can we park boats or yachts? Palm Jumeirah has 566 private moorings for yachts and boats, all within easy access of Vitalia. So let's have a look at this amazing exterior. I showed you one of the renders already. This is one of my favorites. Why? Because it really gives you an idea of exactly the views that you're going to get. On this side of the tower, you will see the East Crescent Road that runs past Atlantis, and you will see therefore that we have those full uninterrupted views. And like I said to you before, every unit goes from the front all the way through to the back. You'll see at the height of the glazing and the distance between the slabs means that you really do get a light and airy feel in each and every apartment, and importantly, a dual aspect. Open sea and back towards Palm Jumeirah and the whole city skyline. So what have we got? Ground and 9 amazing floors filled full of beautiful, handcrafted, carefully thought out, well laid out apartments. We have 2 and 3 bedroom units, 4 bedroom duplexes, and of course, penthouses. There are only 45 homes in this wonderful project, so 45 opportunities to own a home here. Each and every one of them is freehold. Like I say, we're on waterfront and we are on the East Crescent. Delivery will be Q4 2026, so a 2-year build cycle just over, and a very, very, very attractive service charge of only 22 dirhams a square foot. Now, yes, wow, I did a few of you say wow earlier on too. That's amazing because the majority of projects vary anywhere between 42 all the way up to 92 dirhams a square foot in Palm Jumeirah. Of course, no project or luxury project is complete without an amazing amenities deck. So let's have a little look about what amenities we have here in this project. First and foremost, the arrival experience and what you get here. It's just as important as anything like a spa or a swimming pool, because this is the first thing you're going to see when you come into your home or your second home. We have a really nice, attractive luxury entrance here. We have private concierge on the desk. That private concierge is there to meet the needs and demands of any buyer. Whatever they need, come hell or high water, this concierge is there to ensure that they deliver. You will notice 2 of our many lifts here in the project. These lifts are what we call private access lifts. So, as a homeowner, we have quite smart technology in this whole of this tower, and I'll explain more about that later, but you'll be granted a keycard access. That keycard access, you swipe here. There are no buttons to press at all across any of the lifts. Your keycard is your personal invitation for you to go to your apartment. Somebody else wants to join you in the lift and swipe the card. Sorry, not possible. Out you go. You need to take a different lift. Why is this important? Because we know together that really luxury buyers want 2 things: privacy and exclusivity. And this affords that. So you'll go from your door direct to your apartment with privacy and exclusivity. This is called the Blue Retreat. Here we have our main swimming pool, which again enjoys views over the Arabian Gulf, an additional splash area. We have the water feature. We have cabanas, seating area, additional rinse-off showers, and of course the entertainment area. Here we have the private terrace, which has an additional swimming pool, sunken fire pits, and again, additional lounge and sunbathing areas. Our gym is fitted with state-of-the-art equipment. It's all techno gym with personal trainers on hand and on demand to complement the needs of any wellness or any weight loss regime that you may be part of. So our amenity deck is quite extensive. What I'm going to invite you to do is to speak to one of my colleagues that holds a DevMark lanyard, they're easily identifiable, and they will share with you all of those amenities once we finish the presentation. The interiors, let's have a look here. We have very nice, attractive, light and airy open plan living rooms. But a living room is a living room. Where I see a project differing in terms of specification is normally in the kitchens and the bathrooms. And this project does not disappoint. So our kitchens, let's just examine what we have here. We have Snydero branded, fully fitted kitchens. For those of you that know, Snydero is one of the most expensive and luxurious Italian branded manufacturers of kitchens. In addition, all of the appliances are Miele. Even the tap, guys. The tap in the kitchen is a brand called Quooker. I'm not sure if any of you are familiar with Quooker, but Quooker is the only tap in the world that will give you instant, fully filtered, on-demand drinking water that's both chilled, heated, and carbonated at the touch of a button. Now, why is that important? So what? It's a kitchen tap. Great, gives you sparkling water. I'll tell you why it's important, because when I met this developer, it's all about attention to detail. And if I'm a high-end buyer and I'm looking for a luxury product, I need to know that that developer has thought ahead about everything that I'm going to want and need. Sure, you could give me a really nice, attractive, normal tap, but taps, finishings, and fittings are what make a difference in any project, in my opinion. As we move through here, another shot of the open living room, fully glazed, floor-to-ceiling windows, enjoying fantastic views. Master bedroom with custom carpentry, oak veneered walls, and of course we have solid oak wooden parquet flooring. In our master bedroom, in one of the renders here, it shows you here on the left the Bianca branded wardrobes with their glazed and Finox finishes. What this allows you to have is functionality, but a modern look and feel right here in your own apartment. And for those of you that don't know Bianca, Bianca is also an ultra high-end brand of fully fitted wardrobes. Got to be my favorite shot inside. For me, I do away with the television. Imagine waking up in that bed every day, looking out to sea as the yachts go by, walking out, having your espresso on a balcony, really soaking up everything that Palm Jumeirah has to offer, and those amazing, stunning open views. Private terraces for each and every one of the apartments and private balconies. Like I mentioned at the beginning, each and every apartment has a full swimming pool or a private terrace. And the private terraces also have pools as well. For the workaholics, you have a study at home where you can have your privacy and entertain those meetings. But like I said at the beginning, kitchens and bathrooms are always the area I pay close attention to detail. Let's have a look at this bathroom. A hospitality-inspired bathroom because you have your glazed privacy areas. Glazed cubicles for your WCs and glazed cubicle areas for your showers. And then as you enter the main area here, on the left, we have the travertine marble-inspired finishes, which are manufactured by an Italian company called Constantino. Again, those of you that know, Constantino is the leading manufacturer of ultra-luxury finishes in the Italian manufactured marbles market. You have his and her sinks that are bespoke crafted, even the taps, guys. See these taps? They are Gessi branded. We've got 2 beds, 3 beds, 4-bedroom duplexes, and of course, penthouses. I will give you a quick tour of our layouts, and once again, for more information, just speak to any of my team that have the DevMark lanyards on. So let's start with our 2 bedrooms. just under 2,000 square foot, 1,628 internal area, and then a really usable size balcony. 311 square feet, one to the front, one to the rear, so you can enjoy dual aspect. The front one that looks out to sea, of course, has your private swimming pool. You've got 311 square foot spread across your balconies. We have two types of 2 bedrooms. So basically the 2 bedrooms and the 3 bedrooms, we have 2 types. The ground floor layouts and the ones above. So it's a super easy floor plan. Our 3 bedrooms, 2,649 square feet. That's just over 2,000 square foot of internal area and 569 square foot of balconies. Again, you'll see here in the key plan, all the units run from front to rear, so you have that dual aspect. It's really important. 4 bedrooms are around 4,500 square foot, and again, enjoy really useful and functional balconies. Now, when these balconies were being designed, they're designed for one of 2 purposes. A, rest, relaxation, tranquility, or entertaining and social. If you want a party, you have it. You have the benefit of both here. And interestingly enough, because this project faces due north, due south, well, give or take 2 or 3 degrees on a compass, and you have these great overhangs on your balcony, you get so much light that comes through front to rear. But the balconies by nature give you a protection canopy, so that the interior of your apartment stay light and bright, but not hot. It's a really great architectural design feature. Our finishes and our materials, like I say, are second to none. And really, and genuinely, it's what separates most luxurious projects from ultra luxurious. So a quick recap, we have expansive, light-filled living areas with, of course, high floor-to-ceiling glazing. We have Constantino Dekton Marmorio work surfaces, warm wooden parquet floorings, Snydero branded kitchens, Miele appliances, Quokka taps. You have Pianka wardrobes, Guessy bath taps in your bathroom, solid travertine marble baths. The list goes on and on. The specifications are second to none. But of course we have smart home integration on top. Everything is available at the touch of a button. Lights, climate, audio, security. Everything you need is there. And here, again, is where the developers really thought out of the box. Most owners that will own a project like this are likely to own either a supercar or a hypercar. Very common here in Dubai. But as technology is advancing in the supercar and hypercar market, of course, they are naturally becoming more hybrid offerings. Hybrid means you need power. Power means you need charging points. So we've included charging points in this project so there is sufficient for any buyer and their needs. So guys, as you've worked out now, these really are elite residences. Exclusive access, iconic views. There's unobstructed views over the Arabian Gulf, private elevator access with exclusive entry, and of course, it is, if not the most prestigious community with the most distinguished of neighbours. And when you're spending money at this sort of level, you expect to be with the rich and famous. Well, here on the Palm Jumeirah, you're with the rich and famous not only of Dubai, but of the world. Look at the neighbours on the right-hand side. David and Victoria Beckham own here on the Palm. Shah Rukh Khan, Madonna, Buddha Katan, Roger Federer, Michael Schumacher, they all own homes here on Palm Jumeirah. So you want to know, what is the payment plan and the pricing? Well, not only is the project unreal, have a look at these commercials. So those of you that will have had our EDM or will have had communications from us will no doubt have had a sneak peek at the payment plan that we're offering. Well, I'm ready to unofficially unveil it for you. It is a market-leading plan. Post-handover payment plan on Palm Jumeirah. Absolutely second to none. Market-leading. Nobody else in this entire market today is giving a post-handover on Palm Jumeirah. And not only is it a post-handover, it's a 50-50, which again is a real market-leading post-handover payment plan. 20% only payable in the first year. 20% payable in the second year, and then 10% on handover, and then the remaining 50% spread over 2 years post-handover. Well, really, I could end here. But in true Devmark style, I have a couple of other things up my sleeve that I'll be sharing with you today. Are you ready for more? Yeah! Ah, that's more like it. Okay, so I've got something else I'm going to show you here today. another payment plan that is also truly unbelievable. In my opinion, quite possibly the best investment payment plan on the market today. 35-65. 35 during construction, 65 on handover. So the question I've been asked today, interestingly enough, is how come your payment plans are so good? Like, why is the developer giving it? And I'll tell you why, straight up. The developer here is completely self-financed. Escrow is full, construction contractor already appointed, escrow is in place, project registration number is there in Dubai Rest App. They don't need the developer's money, and that's very important in the market today, as we all know. A developer that is self-sufficient and self-funded makes a huge difference, because it means there'll be no corners cut. But again, in true Denmark fashion, I have another little card up my sleeve. Are you ready? I don't hear you. Are you ready? Yeah, thank you. Okay. 4% discount for anybody that takes the 35-65 payment plan. So, just to recap, we're going to give a market-leading post-handover payment plan of 50-50. If not, you can have probably one of the best payment plans in the whole of Dubai, in one of the most prestigious communities, which is a 35-65. And if you take the 35-65, you get a 4% discount. It's an absolute no-brainer. So the next question on your mind is what? How much? Yes, that's it. Good. You're on my wavelength now. So let's just have a quick recap. You all know Palm Jumeirah. You all transact there. You know what's happening. So what I wanted to do is go and have a look on the Dubai Rest app and check out the Dubai Land Department figures. Here's where it is, ladies and gentlemen. So SLS Palm Jumeirah, transacting at anywhere between 6,500 and 7,000 dirham. There were a couple at 7,700, 7,800, but I'm looking more for averages. Ocean House by Ellington, 6,000. There was one at 5,900, all the way up to 7,500. All by Omnia, averaging 7,500 to 8,500, but there was of course a few anomalies at 10,000 and 11,000. I discarded those. One Crescent, which again is very similar to us further round, 5,500 to 6,500, with one transaction in there at 8,300. So how much are we? Well, are you ready? Again, those of you that got our communication will know. Our units start at a mere 7.9 million. So for the purposes of my slide, I did a bit of rounding up to make it easy. What I've done on the far right-hand side to help you guys is, rather than giving you a starting price, I'm giving you prices that you would expect your buyers will likely pay. So if you have buyers lined up today and they're ready to transact, they're likely to pay in this region. So rather than me give you the 7.9 starting, I've tried to show you roughly where the 2 bedrooms are going to be. Of course, 7.9 will be the least desirable unit, working its way up in price to the most premium layout or view or size or height. So 2 beds between 8 and 9. 3 beds, 13 to 16, 4 beds, 21 to 23. So those of you that have been quick to get your calculators out and do a quick bit of reverse engineering, I'll do it for you, yes. So we just saw on the previous slide, you've got 6s to 7s. We're in the low 4s, yes, you heard it right, in the low to mid 4,000s, it's unreal. We must be mad, and I'm glad the owner's not here. It took a lot of hard work in convincing him to do this, to give us both amazing pricing and payment plans. So again, just to recap, 2 of the market-leading payment plans, one offered with discount, with sizes that are really good and really attractive for sales, and ticket prices that are second to none. So a quick recap, guys, really genuinely once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to get an amazing project on Palm Jumeirah with market-leading payment plans, 12 minutes to Sheikh Zayed Road, unmatched luxury, amazing specs with brands such as Snyder, Bianca, Miele, Gessi, and of course you've got marbles and travertines from around the world, state-of-the-art amenities, and so on. Really is an amazing opportunity. But do you know what? In our market today, we can always be easily fooled by renders and pricing. What's important is the team that is behind this project, because that ultimately dictates how the finishes and how the specs and delivery time come out. And I'm really proud to show you this, because we do a lot of research into this as Denmark before we partner with anybody. So, interior design, obviously it was stunning. Well, you would expect nothing less, because Sneha Vitalia is behind this. She's world famous, and she's very well known locally for doing bespoke, ultra-high-spec villas on the Palm and in Dubai Hills. Model engineering and architects have been working tirelessly on those layouts and the engineering. Of course, you have Devmark doing the project sales and marketing, but the developer themselves, Pinnacle. Who is Pinnacle? Let me tell you. So they're a group of entrepreneurs that hailed out of South Africa. They had delivered both residential, commercial, and shopping centres across South Africa. Around 10 years ago, decided to emigrate to our sunny shores, a lot like us, really. When they arrived here, they decided to continue in the same development vein, and they started to develop ultra-luxury bespoke villas in Dubai Hills. That was their first foray. So they've delivered around 11 or 12 ultra-luxury bespoke crafted villas in Dubai Hills. Then they moved on and built Pinnacle Dubai Hills. So Pinnacle is a residential tower that sits at the end of the park in Dubai Hills, very close to the Berkeley, another project that we launched recently. And now, of course, they are building, and we're proud to be partnered with them, Vitalia Palm Jumeirah residences. I just want to share with you a little bit about the sales process of what will happen next. Obviously, we're here today at a project unveiling. So what we'll be doing, because we only have 45 units here, we want it to be a fair and transparent process. We will open for expressions of interest tomorrow at 12 noon. Now, don't be fooled. We have an escrow account, and the project is fully registered. So this is not about us taking money early and hoping that registration finishes soon. This is about giving everybody a fair opportunity to submit an expression of interest.